Welcome everyone, today's Halloween special of mini theory. On this special occasion, I'll be doing a theory on the spookiest FNAF game, FNAF 4. I'll be theorizing on whether or not it was a dream. First, I'll be looking at the proof that it is a dream. The first of which comes from the survival logbook. As in the section that asks you to draw about recent dreams, Michael Afton drew Nightmare Fredbear or Nightmare, not sure which one. This would mean that FNAF 4 happens around when Michael is filling out the logbook, although I don't really consider this good evidence, as he could have had a dream about the events that happened. He could have been dreaming about the game, and I think it was just mostly just to prove that Michael Afton was the person placed in FNAF 4. One idea I saw brought up is that Night 1 to 6 happened, but Nightmare mode is a dream.
But doesn't FNAF 3 have a nightmare mode? And doesn't FNAF 4 Nightmare start by saying Night 7?
Exactly, that's why I don't really consider it to be good evidence. It's very weak. That, and I think it's just a cool name. I don't think that you're supposed to take anything from it. Another piece of information that points towards the game being a dream is the Easter egg where you can hear the Night 1 phone call of FNAF 1 in reverse. This could mean the game is a nightmare that happens in between the FNAF 1 nights. The nightmare animatronics behaving similar to how they do in FNAF 1. On the left, Chief on the right, and Freddy hiding in shadows, and Foxy hiding in a specific location that needs to be checked regularly.
But would that mean Mike would be sleeping doing his job? What a lazy idiot.
I was just about to say that. I don't think the two games happen at the same time due to that logic. This along with the fact that Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare, and Plushchuck don't match up with any animatronics in FNAF 1.
What about the reverse phone call? Maybe FNAF 4 takes place shortly after FNAF 1.
That's the thing. Is the lore relevant or just something made to be spooky? Why would Michael Afton even dream of something like that? On to the evidence that the game might not be a dream, the bulk of which comes from Sys location. During 9.2, when resetting the power in the break room, you are shown a map of the facility. The thing that needs to be noted though is that the FNAF 4 house and the FNAF 4 minigame house and pizzeria is shown on the map. And weirdly enough, it shows Fun with Plushtrap as being its own location.
Just because the locations are real doesn't mean the game was not a dream.
That's the thing though, on the map there are grey dots for the animatronics in Sys location on Night 2, and they're all very specific. Is this because security tags we see in FNAF 6, or that's just where they're supposed to be? I don't know. This can be backed up by the fact that there are two grey dots where Fredbear and Spring Bonnie were during the minigames. What is most interesting is that there are 4 grey dots in the FNAF 4 house, indicating that there are animatronics there, meaning, nightmares were probably real, more than likely. This and there is one for Plushtrap.
What about all the other dots that appear in the Fun with Plushtrap location?
I have no idea. We don't really get to see those rooms. Maybe there's more than one Plushtrap, I don't know. Another piece of information comes from the fake ending. When you're in the private room, if you put 1983 into the keypad, you are given camera footage of the FNAF 4 location along with Fun with Plushtrap on the monitors. Seeing this private room is a secret location that is a restricted area, it's safe to assume that the person who sits in that room and watches those monitors is behind FNAF 4. And this can be backed up by the fact that the FNAF 4 house is directly linked to the Sys location facility and it's a remote location, as if someone was not wanting anyone to know what's going on. Now, the person behind this is William Afton. He owns the facility, he created animatronics, and he's always doing weird experiments that include tormenting people. What I think he was doing was using the nightmare animatronics to test and try to create agony. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but I heard it was created by fear and stuff like that. I haven't reread the Fazbear Fright, and the thing is, we know that Michael Afton was there, and we can safely know why he was there, him accidentally his brother. The final piece of information comes from Help 1. The thing is, the game was made to poke fun at and cover up rumors surrounding the company. So why would they put the Nightmare animatronics and Plushtrap in there if they were just Sloan's nightmare? If a night guard at Chuck E. Cheese had a nightmare about the animatronics, it wouldn't really damage their reputation. It'd be a funny story, but it wouldn't damage their reputation. But a story about the person who made the restaurant animatronics creating incredibly scary and dangerous versions of the animatronics to the scary son, along with the potential of other kids, would impact the company's reputation to the same way all those other rumors would in FNAF. So that's why they put it in. It even appears at the start when they're talking about the rumors, in the right.
What about Nightmare Fredbear and Nightmare? They can appear as just a head, and they don't appear as grey dots in the map.
You're right. We've never seen anything like this in any of the other games. I'm joking, of course. We have seen the same thing in FNAF 2 from Golden Freddy of all things. I think it's both Nightmare Fredbear and Golden Freddy have a lot in common. They both have endoskeletons They can both phase in on reality and they both appear as just heads. This could mean that Nightmare Fredbear is a spirit, which is why he doesn't have any grey dots. As to his identity, I don't know. I'll leave that for another theory.
What about Nightmare?
I feel like that's a question that will never be answered. Another thing that's not really on script is that it's supposed to you can't read clocks during dreams, but you can see one in FNAF 4. But it's not really good evidence. I put it in the same category as the backwards phone calls, not really stuff to be considered. Anyway, I think I'll wrap up the video here. I can't find any more evidence for your side, but if there's anything I missed, feel free to leave in the comments. Maybe I completely off with this video. Take from it what you will. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and as always, have a wonderful day.